Hey everybody, welcome back to my true crime channel. If you are new to my true crime channel, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell button so you notified of the true crime video. If you are new to my true crime channel, hi, welcome. If you are new to my true crime channel, welcome back. So, got a special announcement. I will start working my first job tomorrow. So I will be filming videos on this channel probably on Wednesday, Thursdays, where it's gonna be, and it have to be uploaded on Mondays at 12 p.m. Eastern from now on. Since I'll be working, my work schedule is a little bit behind because also working tomorrow at 3 p.m. to 11 o'clock at night. So I'm gone for 8 hours, means that I don't have time, to upload video at 6 o'clock. As usually do all the time in this channel, in my main channel, and backup channel. So I'm not gonna time to upload at 6. So I'll be working or on my break time will be at 6. But I'll be uploading from now on at 12 p.m. Eastern on Mondays. So today's video, as you guys saw this video, I'll be in the case of the Whitehead twins that killed their mother of Nikki Whitehead. Now, this case had me shocked because I was the case on Snap, and I saw this video on True Crime Day on YouTube, and for YouTubers, she did this video on this case, and it shocked me because I cannot even imagine if I had twin daughters or twin sons. They want to freaking kill me because they got problems or stuff like that, which is kind of crazy. I hope that would never happen to me in the future if I had kids, but that's crazy. I cannot imagine my kid, kill me or any kids or even adults that kill their parents for some stupid reason or some kind of way. I just don't understand that. Why y'all kill your parents? Like, no matter if they're good parents or bad parents, you still can't kill your parents. So Nikki Whitehead, she was born in prison by her mom. I heard that she was raised by her great grandmother or grandmother at the time. So it means that she grew up, she was a wild child, she went parties and sex and drugs. That's when she ended up being with her baby father, baby daddy. And that's when she was pregnant at 17. And that's when she gave birth to her twin daughters named Jazmia and Tasman, aka known as Jazz and Taz. And I don't know what she was thinking of her daughters like that, but that is some creepy ass names. I would not name my daughter, especially twin daughters, Jazmia and Tazmia, all in the Jazz and Taz. The girls spend the rest of their childhood in the care of the great grandmother named Della Frazier because the mom, she was a drug alcoholic, so she couldn't provide them to take care of them. So basically, she would be there for them and buy them clothes and stuff, but she wasn't, able to take care of them because the way she was at and the way she was just too young to take care of her twin daughters, as in the girls, spend the rest of childhood at the great grandmother's house. So she had to the great grandmother take care of the girls before Nikki Whitehead, before she, it was way before she had custody of her daughters before they was 13. This is when Nikki took the girls when they was 13 years old to Conyers to move in a nice neighborhood so that she could stable and take care of them in a nice stable environment. They both was into Girl Scouts and scholarships. So both of the girls, there was the Girl Scouts and Girl Scout cookies, and both honor roll students. Once they got into high school, that's when everything changed. That's when both started being bad, and so both started behaving badly and trying to rebel on their mother against their own wishes. So the girls, Mother Nikki, believed that the girls were smoking, marijuana, having sex, and drinking alcohol, which I kind of think that's kind of way too young because at 13, 14, what you doing drinking and smoking that young? I understand people do that a lot, but when I was 13, 14, I didn't know about smoking and drinking until I was like got older. And I wasn't even partying like that. So it's like you're like middle school, high school. What is you doing drinking alcohol, smoking weed? Like you think you're grown? Like you're not grown. You are a child. You are a child. Listen to your mother, listen to your dad. Since y'all are so grown, you're not grown. This is a problem in kids' generation nowadays. I think y'all so grown when y'all 13, 14. Y'all haven't developed yet. Y'all ain't have puberty yet. Y'all already be having sex and smoking and drinking. Y'all growing way too fast, and y'all need to slow down because y'all don't do that for the rest of your life. Like that's ridiculous. And when did y'all wanna know how about sex? Because honestly, y'all taking health classes, but y'all be doing do at such a young age. That's way too young. I'm sorry. Anyway, my child could be smoking, drinking at 13 to 14 years old. You wait till you're 18 or to do that, but like at 13, you're not doing that. The girls on the other hand were resentful to their mother's attitude towards them. So the county district named Richard relayed to the court that the girls told them that the mom was a hypocrite because she was promiscuous and used marijuana. So the relationship amongst mother and daughters were bad to the point where they would have physical altercations, arguments, and 911 calls and police checking it every single day. So one incident in June 28, 2008, a police officer in Conyers named Myra shrugs to their house. So the police always said that the girl's face looks innocent, very sweet, intelligent, but the look on Nikki's face was very frightening, very terrified. She was there at the house because Nikki called 911 saying that she thought that her daughter was a runaway and she basically ran from her house at midnight. So that means that she would tell them to see how their phones, go to bed early, there's as a parent to the kids, and the kids out there to grown, and so they run away from the house. She can't control her kids because they're twin daughters, they're twins. So it's like that wouldn't be fair, and she feared for her kids. As in, she called the police, had them, detain them or something. And do you remember that the girls went to jury on the assault they did to their mom. Within minutes later, the police officer Mary came back to the house, and her Nikki, she was running, she was frightened, seeing the girls trying to attack her, trying to like stab her or whatever. Cause they had like an incident, and the girls saying that she yelled at them, and then they said no, they yelled at me. They attacked her, and she had like bruises and cut marks everywhere on her body. So it means that it was very dangerous. And the officer said she didn't believe the thing the twin was saying, because the twin trying to manipulate the whole situation, as other people do when they try to attack somebody or trying to kill somebody or do anything to mess up trying to mess up with people. They like to reverse psychology, trying to manipulate, trying to blame the victim. But no, you're not the victim. You know what you did, and you basically trying to attack me, and you're trying to reverse psychology, blame on me that I did something I didn't do nothing, which the officer was thinking at the time. The juvenile court judge ordered the twins to have custody with their great grandmother that was at the time, and had them to be detained, had to go to like counseling to face their anger issues they had towards their mom. Attending with their mom, but she got to go to counseling too. So they remained in the care of Della, which is their great grandmother, until they had to go to court for running away and truancy from the house. And that's when the judge basically put them back to the mom's house, and that's when things start to go left. That's when one of the twins said, "Oh, if I go back out there, I'ma kill her." And that's when Nikki was just terrified. And that's when I think that's some business line saying that when she said, "I'm about to kill you, we're gonna kill you," that means that they should have never got back to my house, because every single there's 911 call, she can't control them. She can't do anything. No, that's exhausting. So it's like one of the twins was mad saying, "I don't wanna go back, I don't wanna go back, I don't want to go to grandma's house, I'm gonna kill you." Like, that is insane. And the girl said, "If I had to go live with you again, I'm gonna kill you." And that was in a week later, Nikki was dead. So within hours after Nikki was murdered, the police was paying attention to their daughters, Jazz and Taz. So the both was wearing gloves and didn't remove them at the time they got to the car, which was very strange as to why y'all wearing gloves inside the house, and it's not even cold out. I know it's saying it's the winter time, but it's like, why y'all wearing gloves? That's very confusing. So when the police asked them to see their hands and arms, they both had bite marks or scratch marks on them. So the twins said that they had to fight. They both had a fight altercation and had early running days. When they started to be separated as interrogation room with the police investigators, they both started telling the side of the story, basically what happened on the day their mom was killed. Girls saying they thought they woke up late, 10 minutes late before they walked to school. The surveillance video also showing too high hitchhiking and got survived with a stranger, and that is very dangerous because you are 13. Where are you hitchhiking for, and why is y'all even trying to hide a ride from a stranger during school morning hours? So basically, y'all did not go to school. So now the police are suspecting them of the mom's murder because that doesn't make any sense. Why would y'all say that y'all went to school 10 minutes late, y'all walked there, and that's when the surveillance video show y'all hitchhiking and getting someone's car during morning hours? That doesn't make any sense. So back when crime was at the house, the police found their twins' bloody clothes in a washing machine, and they found evidence of bleached carpet, which means that somebody tried to clean the whole mess. And that's when the blood was found later in Nikki's teeth from the girls. So Tazmia's teeth matches the evidence of her mother's Nikki's bite marks for dental records. So that means that Tazmia had bite marks when trying to cover the gloves. That also matched evidence from her mom's Nikki's dental records from the teeth. It also took 4 months for the police to take evidence. So within these 4 months, Taz and Jazz, they went to school, still making good grades. They went to freaking prom, y'all. Show you guys a picture. They went to freaking prom, y'all. And their mother is not there to witness the whole thing. And I don't know if the family kind of suspected them murdering their mom. I don't know if they did, but it seems kind of strange how they live in the best life and like they don't care about the mom. So I don't know if they had the funeral. I looked on the website or information in this case about her mom's funeral, but I don't know if they had a funeral. I don't know if they cremated her or none of that stuff. I don't know about the funeral. So they continued to go to school, hang out with friends, and went to school formal, aka prom. So they were finally both arrested on May 21st, 2010 and charged with felony murder and aggravated assault. And they both pled not guilty, but still literally waiting for trial for 4 years later. And faced with a plea deal, they intentionally confessed to the intentionally manslaughter murder that happened. That's me until police that she describing the murder that happened of the morning that her mother was killed. So basically she said, her twins said they both claim that she threatened them with a pot from the kitchen, which escalated them into a auto brutal brawl murder beatdown that happened. She just started waving the pot around, things like that, whatever. So I guess she was trying to hit us with the pot. Jasmine told the detectives, please. She wrestled the pot from Nikki, who then grabbed a steak knife. She never used it. So Jasmine stuck her with the pot in the head. Both started choking the mom with a ribbon. So trying to choke her death with the ribbon, trying to choke her. Scream and wrestle. Nikki started biting, punching, and grabbing the girls. Basically, she was fighting for her life because the twin daughters is really trying to freaking kill her. They're always trying to choke her and everything. She biting, punching, kicking. She was doing her thing. Until Tazmia attacked with the knife. And that's when until Tazmia grabbed a knife and started stabbing her. And that's when basically ended up killing Nikki. As the Tasman said, I think I picked up a knife and I stabbed her. And I think I stabbed her in the stomach. It was multiple times. So the twin girls together planned an attack on their mother in the bathtub. And that's when her mother, Nikki, spoke her final words. She said she hate us, that we're going to jail. And as Jasmine said, I told her I was sorry. That's so heartbreaking. I can't even imagine fighting for my life, beating, punching my kids. It doesn't have to be twins. It could be saying my kid or my 2 kids. And basically, I'm dying. Basically, my life is saying, I hate you, what you did to me. You basically trying to kill me. I'm dying, I hate you. And that's when you mad at the kid say, oh, I'm sorry. That is some evil ass shit. Twin girls who were shocked by today, they both cried, boo. Both tended to clean up the house with bleach, but that was an epic fail because if you guys saw the crime scene film, you guys see there was blood everywhere. But they tried to clean up, but it was an epic fail. And they tried to cover their hands with gloves, which that was a fail too. So the thing is that it wasn't a fight on the street. It was more a fight until somebody had to die. And that's what Jasmine told the police. I didn't hate her and Taz didn't hate her either. I guess the heat of the moment and build up anger between them, all of us. So the twins were sentenced to 30 years in prison back in 2014. So basically, the girl is sentenced to 30 years in prison, which means that they'll be sentenced to 30 years. They got second-degree murder, and that's when they got out within like 2040 something, 2050 something, which means that they'll be out in their 40s, they in the 30s right now. They look crazy. You even got like a picture of them smiling. Like, what you smiling about? You smiling the fact that you killed your mother. And I think that what happened was they both planned to kill their mom because they did not want to be at their mom's care. Within a week later, they kill her, they tap her. They're trying to say that, oh, it was in the moment where it was going to think that either us died or she died, and that's when they both to kill her. Had a fight altercation that happened. And I feel like if the police officer was in the house when they was attacking her and killing her, this would have been way overloaded. They both took her went to jail for attempted murder, but I feel like she would save Nikki's life. And that's when Nikki last one was way more to happen was that she went to the officer saying, I need help, my $10, I need help. And that's when she let her die. So rest in peace, Nikki Whitehead. I did this. I hope y'all could rot in hell. Y'all don't deserve no freaking breath. Y'all don't deserve to have freedom. Y'all don't deserve none of that because I just don't understand. So why y'all take your mother's life for nothing? Just because y'all had a little disagreement, y'all had issues, whatever. But that doesn't mean you have to freaking kill your mother in such a brutal, awful way. Like, this is your mother. She raised how y'all cooked, bathed y'all. They had some nice clothes. They got their hair done, everything. But you guys want to ruin y'all lives, basically killing your mother. And both was honorable student, AB honorable student. Both was the Girl Scouts. They did everything together, but y'all both planning to kill your mother. It just doesn't make any sense. And I love my mom, I love my dad. I love them way too much to we can kill them. I don't even think about killing them because that's awful. If what that does to me, gonna be summarized in prison with a death penalty or with a murder charge because that doesn't make any sense. And by the way, kids and adults, do not kill your parents. Okay? Just don't. It's a bad idea. So there was watching today's video. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and comment out some true crime stories you guys want me to tell. If you guys have one, that's fine. Comment, subscribe. I see you guys the next true. I'll see you guys the next true crime video. Bye, guys.